What's up, guys? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. To my new subscribers, thank you so much. I love you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome to the family. Thank you for joining the gang. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. So I was just seated talking to myself and I was like, what kind of beauty influencer does not have their makeup routine on the go, like on the channel, like on the platform? And I just figured I've never done my routine. Like, I've filmed many videos doing my makeup, but it was never really a routine where it's like, this is what I do, then I do this, then I do that. So I have my mirror on my left, towards the left side of me, so I'm gonna be looking at that a lot. I also decided to do the hair first. I had done some clips. I don't know if I'm going to insert the clips, but I decided to do the hair first just to get it out of the way. So yeah, that's the hairstyle for the day. I had actually saved this hairstyle on my Instagram. It was in my saved posts for like an inspo. Another girl had it. So I was like, oh, that style looks nice. I'm gonna try it on my hair. And then I totally completely forgot about it until the other day I saw Khloe Kardashian with the same hairstyle and I was like, oh my god, this hairstyle has to do. So yeah, and I usually do it, but I usually leave like for the bangs, I usually do both sides, which I think I'm kind of getting used to the one side. I don't know. I prefer both sides, but the one side is also like super cute. So let's get on with the makeup. Now, I don't think there's anyone doing brows tutorials in 2025. Brows, we did brows like years ago. I'm sure you can find a tutorial. So I'm not going to do a tutorial for eyebrows. I think I'll actually just do them off camera and then come back like after I've done the brows, because they're the ones that usually take the most time and I can't do them while talking at the same time. I have to like concentrate, like put my full attention towards them. So I'm gonna do my brows first and then I come back, show you guys the rest of the beat. Okay, and the hair, she's cute, she's cute. Anyway, I swooped my bang to the back because let us just stay there for a while till I'm done. So what I usually do after I clean out my brows in the bottom, I just drag the concealer all over my eyelid and then I just blend it out. So the concealer generally acts as my primer for eyeshadow, if any. I stopped doing too much eyeshadow. Like, I don't usually do colorful looks. I just like a more soft glam. I don't know, let me try to do a soft glam look today actually. And for the top part, I usually clean with foundation. I learned I learned that that's like the best way for like blending out the foundation to like the rest of your face. It just has like a seamless blend when you're blending it with the rest of your face. The best advice I ever had on eyebrows is that brows are sisters, not twins. Yeah, so like they don't have to be identical like twins. They're sisters, they're not twins. So it's okay for them to have like just a little bit of a difference. Like for my right eyebrow, it's much higher, so when I'm cleaning it, it goes higher than the left one. The left one is more subtle and straight, but for the right one I usually go higher. I don't know if it's just my hand or that's the shape of the brow. I've tried to level them, but they're not really leveling. So yeah, that's the main difference. But not again like to have a huge difference. Now don't make them cousins. They're sisters, not cousins. Not not like one is all the way up here, the other one is down here. Like just a slight, a slight difference that can go unnoticed. Like mine goes unnoticed. I'm the only one who notices it because I'm the one who's actually doing it. So let me blend the rest of that out and then BRB. I'm just now realizing that I forgot to prime my face, so there's no primer. I just went right into it, but immediately after my primer, this is what I use as my primer. It's just the Dr. Rochelle Vitamin C Serum. It's not necessarily for priming purposes, although it does say on the bottle that it's good for under the makeup, but it's not primer per se. So I'm still building up my collection. I have like a bit of things here and there that I need to maybe get, but it works perfectly. So I just normally use it as my primer, and then I also use my setting spray as primer as well. which is actually the best. If you use like your setting, setting spray is naturally supposed to make your makeup like last longer. So even if you use it as the base and also as the top when you're done, it's perfect. The setting spray is just any random setting spray you can find. I don't know how I forgot, because I just wanted to get into it, and it's also like the sun is going down, although not yet, but I'm in a bit of a rush. The lighting has shifted on me, so I don't know if it's good enough still. But anyway, I'm done with the brows. So it's now foundation time. I want to try applying my foundation in like a totally different way. You see how I'm doing it like it's contour? Let me try that. That's actually a fun idea. Let me try something. Let me try something new. So I'll have it on like the rest of my face, but just a little bit. Cause I've been trying this contour thing and it's not doing. So I actually just had this crazy idea to try it right now with my foundation. I wasn't going to do this actually. This is just like a trial, so let me see. So that's the foundation. Like I just put it on the sides of my face so I can have like this contour line. I don't know if you can really see it, but next I'm just going to use this powder. I tried to look for, what's it called, a contour stick, the one that's like you just put on your, but I couldn't find, so I'm just using like a powder that's a bit darker, like that's like a darker shade than me, and I'll just use it for like my contour. So this is where I put on my contour, just right here around my forehead. It really doesn't usually make that much of a difference for me, but it's a bit noticeable, just a little bit. Like, I don't know from the camera, but from here I can see like it's a bit noticeable. And then I also use it to contour the bridge of my nose, so I just go like along this line on my eyeline right here and down on my nose. Just the same powder still. And I like to do it before my concealer. I think it goes before, I'm not sure. You can do one or the other, but another hack that I also learned is like not to put a lot of foundation under your eyes where you're doing the concealer. It makes the concealer like pop more, because I realized my concealer was blending into my foundation, so it wasn't really showing. So I figured like not to do it on top of my foundation, just put like the concealer on bare skin. So okay, so let me just put my concealer. This is the step that's usually like my least favorite. I don't know if it's a must, because I usually feel like it starts cracking, especially when you go somewhere and then you just get tired. Your concealer starts showing. Like now your eyes are just sunken. It gives you this sunken look when you get tired. But I guess it's good for the bright under eye, so we'll just have to do it either way. So I put a little bit on the edge of my eye, a little bit under my eye, on the bridge of my nose, I think that's too thick, because now I need to now I'm constructing my nose. I think that's too thick, but it's okay. It's also supposed to go here. I don't like to do there because I usually sweat a lot under my nose, so I feel like when I wipe it off it moves. But as you can see, I'm just complaining too much about facial makeup because I don't like doing facial makeup. I'm not really a big fan of like facial makeup. I can do like a good eye look and it just be the eyes only and it's fine. But now when it gets to like doing the face, I don't like doing my face because also, and down here, it's supposed to go down here as well. It's because I like a more natural, like dewy skin look on the face. I don't like when the face is looking cakey now because of makeup. Now you look like you fell into some dust or something, but it is what it is. The makeup girlie said this is how it's done, so this is how we'll do it. And also probably if I get like better products, maybe they'll sit better. I don't know. Oh, also to try and shape my contour more. Sometimes I usually just do a concealer line there. Like what I had tried to do with my foundation before, but now with concealer. And they have to be on the same line. Then you're supposed to let that sit a little bit. Let me also like put some setting spray and see if it makes like a difference. Oh. So let me let that dry out all together and then I'll just blend it out. For my eyes, I stopped doing a lot of eyeshadow. My eyes usually get very irritated, like very easily. Like I could go from regular eyes to red eyes in 0.2 seconds. So I don't usually do too much makeup on my eyes. Again, I'm trying to do a soft glam. So soft glam does not need like a colorful eye. So yeah, I'm just letting the concealer sit a little bit. Also, I use a brush a lot to blend, but I feel like the best way to blend out concealer is using a beauty blender. I feel like beauty blenders are usually slow. Oh, and also you can like wet your beauty blender with the setting spray. That's also going to make the makeup like sit for real. So yeah, I'm just wetting my blender with my setting spray. For me, the blender is just time consuming. Like, it takes a lot of time, but I feel like ultimately it does the better job, better than a brush actually. So I guess patience is key. As I'm done with blending out the concealer. Okay, yeah, I think you can actually pick it up. You see, like there's some bit of contour here, here, but I'm still working on that. And I was feeling like it was getting a little bit cakey or like all over the place. So I just sprayed my makeup spray and I'm waiting for it to dry. So we can do blush. Actually, you can just do it. And then I bake. So next is blush. I just used like it's a powder blush. Has 3 different colors, but since I'm doing a soft glam, maybe I'm going to do the light shade. Like this shade looks really light, so let me do my concealer before I bake. Wait, it's not concealer. So let me do my blush before I bake. You have to smile to get the cheekbone. I think that pink is kind of cute. I think you can see it. You can actually see the difference. Just a bit on my nose. Kidogo too. Now I think you can pick up a lighter layer, a contoured layer, than the blush layer. Yes, I think you can see it. Let me get rid of the harsh lines a little bit. So after blush, what do I do next? Let me bake a little. I don't usually bake a lot. As you can see, it's very many steps that I like to not do. Okay, not that I don't like to do them, but I just prefer not to. But then again, this is my routine, so I guess I'm allowed to decide what I like to do and what I don't. My powder is very, very messy, so I usually find like a secure place to open it because I don't want it jumping all over the place. So let me try bake a little bit, just a little. So I just bake my under eyes, the concealer on my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, and the concealer on the sides. Essentially, you're supposed to use translucent powder and just wipe it off. Mine is not translucent, but it's like a shade lighter than me, so it just bakes. I think that's perfect. So I just usually keep blending it out until there's not like that line. See that like harsh line? I just keep blending it. Or I take like a bit more of the contour powder and I just place it like on top of that powder, the lighter shade. And just blend them together. So I think that's it for the face. I think you can see the layers now. Proud of myself. Initially I never used to have layers. I just had like the base and that was it. Let me add just a bit more blush on the sides, that is right here. It actually turned out better than I expected. I don't know why I was throwing shade on myself. I think I have a bit of like harsh lines. Let me just try like work around those. Like say here. It's a bit harsh here. It's also a bit harsh here. But yeah, for the most part, it actually turned out pretty good. So I'm not done yet. Now we go to the eyes. I like to put like black eyeliner on my waterline. Not like the entire eye, I just do like this line right down here. So the black only goes on my waterline. Yeah, just like that, just a little. So next would be to put on my lashes, if any, but right now I'm not going to put on my lashes, so I'll just go with my natural lash. So we'll do mascara on that. I think my lashes also do well on their own, like I don't have to have lashes. But you're dealing with the body, of course. A body with no lashes is no body. Sorry. Natural or artificial, just get you some lashes. This actually turned out better than I expected. I was just in a mood because the sun keeps going away but yeah, it's actually good. Yeah, so just mascara. I do like a number of layers, like 2 or 3. If this layer dries up and then I do another one and then it dries up until I'm satisfied. Next is highlighter. Where's the highlighter? So I've had this highlighter for ages. I think it's because you only use like a little bit of it. So some of the must-have places for my highlighter is my brow. I like to do it on my brow right here. Just the corner, like the corner of your brow. Highlight that. Then I also highlight the bridge of my nose just here at the top. Just a little bit, like you can barely, I think you can see it, but just a little where it's barely noticeable. Sometimes I do the inner corners of my eyes, but not that much. Then I do the bridge of my nose. This is not the bridge, the tip of my nose. There I just put as much as I like. See the way it's shining? It's shining. There I put as much as I want to. Then this part right here. I used to do this highlighter of this place like so well, and I used to use this brush. Like I just put a little bit on here and then I touch my... It used to turn out perfectly, and then one day it just stopped. I couldn't do it again. My highlight, I don't know, let me try. It just started going all over the place. Okay, just right here, just at this place. So I don't know, but I think it's good enough. Next is the lips. I'm usually a matte lipstick kind of girly. I don't like glosses. I don't like anything shiny. I just like matte, so I just do a matte lip every single time. When I'm sweating, I just take some powder and I put it directly where I'm sweating at. Yeah, so let me do my lip. Oopsies, I went a bit overboard with that, but see. Yeah guys, so I think we finally come to the end of this makeup tutorial. Of this makeup routine. Whew, to think that I'm not even going anywhere. It's literally 6 p.m. right now. The best I can do is take pictures. But anyway guys, that is my normal everyday makeup routine. It's not usually this moist. The spray has to dry out, but that's how I usually do my makeup. How I struggle with it sometimes, but today wasn't really that much of a struggle. I put too much mascara on, but like, it's fine. It's fine. My mascara just tried to ruin the whole look, but I think I managed to show you guys what my daily makeup routine looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you picked a tip or two, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.